Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and today we are back with another GTA 5 video. So in today's video, I won an interesting car at the casino a couple of weeks ago, so I just wanted to showcase that. So what we're gonna do in today's video is jump into that vehicle. And that vehicle is the knockoff Sherpa. Now, I'm not exactly what this thing is called. We're going to jump inside here real quick and take a look. It is the RUNE Zhaba off-roader. And this thing is pretty sick, man. Now, the interesting thing, let's get this thing outside. I can barely see it. It's so big. Now, the interesting thing about this vehicle is it's actually amphibious, which means that it can drive on water. And it has a very tank-like, just drivability to it. As you can see, it almost turns right on a dime. So what I want to do real quick, first and foremost, is take this thing to the mod shop. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to be doing any mods to this thing today, just because I am probably going to sell it because it's worth about $200,000, and I kind of want to buy a chopper just to get some missions done a little bit quicker online. Now, as you can see, it's not entirely fast, and it doesn't sound the greatest. Now, I'm sure with some engine mods and maybe a turbo, this thing might be a little quicker, but the interesting thing about it is it just kind of drives over everything. Now, with these big tires, as you can imagine, it just drives over pretty much any vehicle here. We're going to see this is a sedan BMW, it looks like. And this thing just, it doesn't have a whole lot of power, but because of these tires, it really is unstoppable. Now, I haven't put any armor on this thing. But it's not like super durable, but it can withstand quite a few gunshots. Now, obviously, rocket launchers and stuff like that, really no match. It's not a tank, but it does have a little bit of armor to it. So let's take this thing inside, see what we can do to it. Now, to sell it, 34 grand. Dang, man. I thought this thing was worth a little bit more than that. I thought it was worth like, I don't know, man. I might have to keep this thing if it's only worth $35,000. For some reason, when I went to sell it the first time, I thought it said like $200,000, but I might have been accidentally adding another zero on there. So let's check out some of the stuff that we can do to this thing. Obviously, armor we can't really see. It does have a little bit of armor on here. Brakes, can't really see. Bumpers, it does have the option for a couple different styles of bumpers. Really nothing too aggressive. Same goes on the rear here. Obviously, we're not going to do anything with the engine because you can't really see that. Now, does have a couple of different options for the exhaust tips. It's got some straight stacks on here, which is pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. Let's check out the fenders. Now, we do have quite a few different fender options. I decided to opt I just left the stock fenders on here. I did a couple things. I did put this wrap on it. But I mean, as you can see, the fenders for $16,000, like for the money, I'd rather just leave the stock ones on there. Does have a couple of front bumper options. Now, they call this grill, but as you can see, it's just a winch. Basically, the engine cover, a couple of tow hooks on there. Now, for the lights, you can see just a couple of small square headlights on here. Really nothing special. Can add some HIDs in there. The livery, we do have a couple different camo options here. As you can see, for me, I like the camo. I like the, what did I have on here? Like the snow camo on there. I've always been a fan of that. Now, for the roof, I think we have a couple of rack options on here. Again, for the money, I just left my roof the way that it was. Again, a couple of armor plates. Not exactly sure if these do anything. And then the racks, where are these racks here? On the side for some gas tanks, couple of tools and stuff like that. Again, for the money, just leave them on the way that they are. We can put on a turbo, $50,000. I am currently saving up for a chopper, which is why I was going to sell this thing. The chopper I want's like 750 grand, but let's see. It looks like for the tires, we only have bulletproof tire option or the tire smoke. Obviously on something like this we won't be able to change the wheels. And then the windows we can tin up, but it looks like it's just the back windows there. It doesn't do anything to the front. So now that we checked out all of the mods we can do to this thing, obviously I want to show you guys the most fun part in my opinion, and that is driving this thing on water. So we're going to set our waypoint down to the beach here, and I'm going to just cut back in just when we get down to the beach to save you guys from having to watch me drive down there in this thing. It's a little bit slow. And now that we've made it down to the beach, we're just going to cruise over here. One of the great things is you can really run over anything in this thing. So now that we're here, I guess I'm going to show you guys the most fun part, and that is actually being able to drive this thing on the water. Now for 200,000, I was going to sell this thing because that would have put me towards my goal of getting the helicopter I need. But now that I'm seeing it's $34,000, I am probably going to end up keeping it. I mean, for the money, I'm not sure if you can buy this thing or if it's strictly from, you know, something you can win at the casino. But considering that I already own it, I'm sure to buy it would probably be at least $500,000. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Now, fighting the waves out here, as you can see, picking up speed when we entered the water, but it is a little bit slow driving in the water. Now, the current's pretty strong right now, so it's pushing us back towards shore. But I mean, this thing is cruising, man. It's definitely like a Sherpa. I don't know, one of these little bush buggies. I don't really know what to call it or what I'm going to put in the title, but it's pretty sick, man. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all that I wanted to go over for today's video. Let's see if we can get our little screenshot here. Water's calmed down just a little bit. Let's take our little screenshot for our thumbnail here. And I'm thinking that's pretty much it, man. Something a little bit different, kind of short and sweet, I guess you can say. So yeah, I'm a little undecided as to if I'm actually going to be selling this thing now. Probably not, but let me know down in the comment section. Would you guys keep this? I don't know. Oh, switching back to land mode there. Would you guys keep this or sell it, man? Let me know. But yeah, as always, I'm your boy D-Nelly, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Yeah, keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the race or anything.